Hello, Tom Frezza here from the Naval History and Heritage Command with another Artifact Spotlight. This is where we take a look at the Navy's timeline and pull out different artifacts from that timeline and teach you about them. And today we are going to be focusing on the iconic Navy Peacoat. Now today the Peacoat is iconic for sailors in the United States Navy. But did you know it actually did not originate within the United States? It's true, it actually came from the Dutch. You see, in the early 1800s, the Dutch were looking for something for sailors to wear that could help protect them from the elements. So they came up with this coat made of a coarse wool material. In fact, the word P for peacoat comes from the Dutch word P, which stands for a jacket made of a coarse wool material. Pretty straightforward right there. Well, they were a naval powerhouse at that time and influenced a lot of different countries, including the British with the Royal Navy, who also in the early 1800s were looking for a coat made of a coarse wool material that they could issue out to sailors, mainly their petty officers. So they actually took the design for the peacoat and started issuing it out to their petty officers, which it became iconic for them. Well, in the early 1800s also, the United States Navy was still in its infancy and they were coming up with different uniform designs, and they were also looking for a jacket made of a coarse wool material that they could issue out to the sailors. So the United States military in the early days were influenced by a lot of different countries, including the Dutch and the British, so they also took the design of the Navy Peacoat. And they issued it out to their sailors, mostly the reefers, the ones who were up in the rigging, dealing with the sails and everything at that point, protecting them from the elements. And over the years, it has become, the cut of it has changed over the years, where it has many different pockets. It goes from 2 pockets to 4 pockets, back to 2 pockets. The length changes over the years, the amount of buttons change over the years, but the idea behind it stays the same. And the one that we have on the mannequin here today is from World War II, and you can always tell the earlier peacoats from that time period, mostly when you stick your hand in the pockets, you can feel that they're lined with corduroy to help keep the hands warm. Again, these jackets were designed to be functional for sailors out on deck. By World War II and later, it becomes more of a showpiece, a dress piece for sailors to wear when they're in their dress blues. And they have other garments to wear out on deck, so the functionality of it starts to change. But when you think of sailors, most people think of sailors wearing their peacoats. And the other iconic item that we have on the sailor here is the Navy flat hat from World War II, which was iconically known as the Donald Duck. And with that, if you're interested in learning more, please visit the website of the Naval History and Heritage Command, history.navy.mil, and we'll see you at our next Artifact Spotlight.